Good day, I'm Steve Amos, and I'm currently working on my week 6 project. I'm already done with my week 5, and I've clicked on the submit icon. And what I'm to do is to do all the which I've already posted here, my GitHub link, render link, video link, and what I've done, documentation. So I've added course route, created WhatsApp group, and also commented all the code. So which is my number 6. Make sure that there's 2 collaborators. So I'll be very fast to be able to do everything in this video. You can notice that this is my teamwork, and then there's no .env file here, there is there any node module file here, and also we have collaborator more than 2 persons here. And then for what I've done, which is the individual contribution from my own end, this is my GitHub page which I've posted. I've commented on different and arranged the files. I've also added a new course route. If we go to my WhatsApp, which I created to show that I actually created a WhatsApp group, one of the things I've done for the group, you can see that on the WhatsApp page, this is the WhatsApp group I created, and you can see here what I'm to do. Steve, I'm to create a course route, and this is the group I created to help us for easy communication, which I did for my other semesters also, which is my other course line. Then if I go to my teams, you will see that on my teams, I screenshotted this because of my teams will not open on OBS. You can see that what I'm to do here is to actually create course routes, and then for week 7 I create a video for week 7. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to show you my Visual Studio Code. If I go to my Visual Studio Code, you can see that this is actually our team code, whereby we've done the different tasks, and this follows the different the folders the right way, which is the controller, the data, the helpers, the middleware, and all beside it. Okay, this is the course route I created, where the route, under route there's courses. Okay, route controller, this is the controller, then there's the routes. Yes, under route you can see courses. So this has been done, and I've also sent it. If you can see here, the last comment was made by me, which is added course. You can still that Amos. So with that being said, I'm to test my code that it works live. So I'm trying to be fast because of I have limited time to show everything that needs to be shown on this video. Okay, so with that being said, for some reasons my Windows is not showing, so I'm going to do my display instead. Okay, I'll display my full screen instead. Okay, with that being said, you can see on my on this page, this was actually done by my team. Okay, now if I'm to go to the next criteria, that shows that endpoint work, data validation work, OLT work, the video shows all tests and things are all working. So now that I'm going to go and do next. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to open the render file, which is opening a new tab. With that loading, currently loading, okay, it's already open. You can see here I'm already logged in as Steve Amos. So to show that this actually works, I'm going to go to a new tab entirely. I'll go to a new tab entirely. So I'll copy. Okay, I already have that. So I'm going to a new tab entirely, which I'll post that. You can see here it showed log. I'll show that it worked perfectly well. Now if I do /API docs, you see it's going to open the .api docs. This works. That means some things can be done here, so I'm going to try that out first. So if I do like this, you can't do this because you don't have a permission. Let me do this. Okay, try it out, and then I click on execute. You see the okay. Let me put an let me do that one instead. Let me do post. Try it out, and I do execute. You see that you do not have access, showing that it works perfectly well. It shows you do not have access. That means it didn't work. It needs access for it to work. Let me try on that one too. Let me try on that one. Let me do for users. Post. Try it now. Try it out and execute. You can see you don't have access. They say at least 2 work. Shows that at least 2 work. That was a requirement. Yes. So I've done that. So now next thing is for me to log in and show that if I log in, it's going to work perfectly well. So now I'm going to log in. I'm going to log in now. You see before now it's showing logged out. So now let me log in. I'll put my username here. Steve Amos. Let me use the username and then put my password. I'm not going to call out my password if that was your thinking. Nah, ain't gonna happen. So I put my password. I'm going to click on sign in. So you can see that OAT authorization is opening up here. Okay, I'm having network issues. Okay, now it's okay, it worked out. Logged in as Steve Amos Daprim, that is my account. Okay, so now I'm logged in. Now I can go ahead and try now. / API docs. Now I can go ahead and try the get, the post, and everything is going to work. Now let me try the get. Try it out. Execute. You can see that it has more than one array of data here. It has more than 2 array of data. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to try the next one, which is, you see the errors work perfectly well, which is the post. So I'll create new teachers. So try it out. John G. Smith G, and execute. You can see it worked perfectly well. I have permission not to do that. I'll do the get by ID. Try it out. Now I'm going to put a wrong ID there to show that error actually work. Execute. You can see that input must be 24 characters. Say it did not work. Now I'll put the right ID now. Ctrl V. Execute. Okay, so now you can see that it actually worked perfectly well. Let me check my timeline. Okay, I have few minutes left. So I'm going to proceed. I'll be faster. Now for the put, try it out. Put the ID and execute. You see it worked perfectly well. And then for the delete, try it out. Put the ID and execute. See, this worked perfectly well. This worked. Now I'm going to do for the next one for users. Get users, try it out, execute, post. I'm going to copy one so I can for that since. Ctrl C. Post, try it out, execute. That worked. Get by ID. The ID I just copied now. I'm going to post it here. Execute. That worked. Put this ID I also did earlier on. Ctrl V. Execute. Delete. Try it out. The ID I copied earlier on. Execute. And then you see that it's deleted successfully. Good. So now if I come to get by ID, let me check my timeline. Okay, so now I need to round up. I'm done. So now with this shows that everything works perfectly well, and I've met up all the criteria which are meant to meet up. So I hope this gives me a full 100% mark. Thank you. 8 minutes. Bye.